Urban Foundation in support of education and the arts for 3 generations.
And by the members of WPBT.
We had lots of fun today. Feels like our time just ran away. See you tomorrow on Kid Vision.
WPBT honors the following prestigious members of our Directors Circle for their continuing support of quality television. For more information about the WPBT Directors Circle, call 1-800-222-9728.
Everything may seem beautiful at the ballet, but the 19th century artist Edgar Degas shocked and excited the world with his take on the life of the ballet dancer. Great Performances takes us to Paris, to the Paris Opera, to see how he turned his obsession
with dancers, bodies, color
into a subject for art as never before. Join us for a look at his provocative work when Great Performances presents Degas and the Dance.
Tonight at 8 on Channel 2.
Take a poignant look at the Jewish migration to South Florida and see the story of a people whose strong sense of community and determination to overcome hardships and prejudice built a new city which kept their traditions alive with South of Brooklyn. From the lighting of the Sabbath candles to the development of Lincoln Road, South of Brooklyn reveals how a strong sense of tradition, coupled with a little bit of luck, led to the vibrant South Florida Jewish community that exists today.
Sunday at 7 on Channel 2.
Channel 2 gratefully acknowledges these members of our Sustainer program for their ongoing pledge of support. For information about the WPBT Sustainers, call 1-800-222-9728.
BBC World News is brought to you by WLIW New York. Funding for this presentation has been provided by the Freeman Foundation of New York and Stowe, Vermont, and the Rockefeller Foundation, Carnegie Corporation of New York, the Ford Foundation, the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation, and by Singapore Airlines, working to make the world a smaller place with our Airbus 345. Launching non-stop services between Los Angeles and Singapore from February 3rd, 2004. And by BMW.
Science, technology, and design. They're all meaningless unless they make you feel something. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
President Bush calls for major changes to U.S. immigration policy. He says illegal workers should be allowed jobs that U.S. citizens don't want. The search for an al-Qaeda suspect who failed to check in for a flight to the U.S. And a political deal in Sudan, a major step towards ending one of Africa's longest-running civil wars. Welcome to BBC World News. I'm Michelle Hussein. President Bush has made a determined bid for the Hispanic vote in this year's presidential election, promising an overhaul of the U.S. immigration system. He's calling for a new temporary worker status, allowing illegal aliens to stay in the country for 3 years. Mr. Bush said that willing workers would be able to fill the jobs Americans didn't want. The Hispanic community now outnumbers the United States black population. Its support could be crucial to Mr. Bush's re-election. From North Carolina, here's the BBC's Matt Fry.
Morning rush hour in Raleigh. This is the American South. The conservative Bible Belt, where they still commemorate the Confederate dead, and where blacks have always been the significant minority. Until today. 10 years ago, there were almost no Mexicans here. Now there are more than 300,000. Shortly after dawn, we found hundreds of them crowding into their own Mexican consulate, here in the middle of the American heartland. They do the low-paid jobs that Americans don't touch, but most of them are here illegally. Today, everyone is waiting for the announcement by the president. It's all over the papers. They've heard rumors of a 3-year work visa and equal rights with American citizens. Luis has lived and worked here for 20 years, but the only legal American document he possesses is this North Carolina driving license, which expires tomorrow. Everyone we spoke to here needed a lot of convincing.
It sounds good for me, but let's see what happens.
Thank you. 260 miles away in the White House, the president made his announcement. Renewable work visas and full rights for an estimated 10 million illegal immigrants, most of them Hispanics.
Out of common sense and fairness, our laws should allow willing workers to enter our country and fill jobs that Americans are not filling.
Back in Raleigh, they were impressed, up to a point. ¿Por qué está haciendo eso ahora mismo?
Pues porque necesita los votos de la gente latina.
Bush has done this, Martin told me, because he wants to get the votes of the Hispanic community. One fact matters. There are 39 million Hispanics, now the biggest minority in the US.
The president has taken another calculated risk, far more important to court the largely untapped vote of the Hispanic minority than to incur the wrath of right-wingers in his own party who are not going to vote for the Democrats anyway. So it is all about politics, and in a tight race, Mr. Bush knows that the Hispanics could make all the difference. Matt Fry, BBC News, North Carolina.
Thousands of students have clashed with police during anti-government demonstrations in the Caribbean Republic of Haiti. In the protests against the president, Jean-Bertrand Aristide, one man was killed and dozens injured. Our correspondent Ben Brown reports from the capital, Port-au-Prince.
On patrol today, President Aristide's much-feared security forces. They look tough enough, but there's not much they can do to stop